tattoos do you have?
What's the most simple?
Do you smoke?
I don't do any drugs.
How many tattoos do you have?
My whole body.
Oh, Lord.
That's a deal breaker?
That's a lot. Like all of this?
My
legs?
whole body.
That's why he...
Feet.
Can I see your legs? I'm sorry.
Sure.
You don't have to show me.
I'm
But
sure
that's
I
a
can.
lot.
I have everything.
It's nothing more precious than your skin. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Do you smoke?
I don't do any drugs.
How many tattoos do you have?
My whole
What's the most simplest thing that a guy's done for you?
Nigga did buy me Usher tickets for the 23rd, yeah.
Are you talking to him?
I mean, we're just friends, but I know he has feelings.
You a simp! You ain't got no feelings for him at all.
Next.
These friends are pretty bad, huh?
As of right now, yes. But it's just like, we've been friends for so goddamn long, like, I don't know if I can get there type shit.
We must stay focused, brothers.
What's the most simplest?
You want for your birthday?
It's whatever. I'm easy.
Do you like pink?
I like one of my favorite things in the world is pink. It's real talk.
All right, so
I'm just saying, you asked.
It's easier for the women to find a good man that wants to settle down than for the men to find a good woman he can settle down with. It's easier for the women.
Number one, they eat their body weight in protein every day. Number two, they go to the gym at least 4 days a week. Number three, they eat majority meat, fruit, and vegetables for every meal. Number four, their snacks are all high protein, like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and beef jerky. Number five, they start every single day with about 50 grams of protein. Number six, they don't drink alcohol. Number seven, they drink water with every meal. And number eight, they cut the junk food to 10% or less. Number one, they eat their body weight in protein every day. Number two,
I hate when girls be like, oh, I act just like a nigga. You gonna find yourself with a nigga that's DL. Cause he like that about you. He like that masculine energy. I hate when girls be like, oh, I act just like a nigga. You gonna find yourself with a nigga that's DL. Cause he like that about you. He like that masculine energy. I hate.
If you could only go to the gym 3 days a week on...
Hey, what's up, Nat?
Hey, she just went to the store, so it's just us for now.
Oh, all right, that's cool.
Sorry about this mess. Let me pick it up for you.
Oh, there's no... Ooh, man.
Huh, caught you. This was a test. You're done.
Why are you testing me?
Okay, there's one more test. Follow me.
Wait.
Don't look at me.
So I just seen this video of this guy talking about what's the difference between beautiful and bad. But what I really, really want to know is what makes someone fine, gorgeous, sexy, pretty, beautiful, and bad? What makes you say which one? So I just seen this video of this guy talking about what's the difference between beautiful and bad. But what I really, really want to know is what makes someone fine, gorgeous, sexy, pretty, beautiful, and bad.
And it's just like, I'd be lying to you if I was saying that I would never fuck another girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I a profuse hornball rabbit that just wants to fuck everything that moves? No, but I mean, I just want to be 100 with you. Like, there's going to be at some point where I'm going to be messing with other girls. Like, how do you feel about that?
I appreciate you sharing that with me.
Uh-huh.
I would say this is my take on that.
Okay.
You and me.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know they ate Nat Turner. You didn't know they kicked the heads off of babies. You didn't know that they ate us in general. You didn't know that they used your teeth as goddamn their teeth. You didn't know they
As men, the way we communicate with each other, we respect each other because there's the nuclear option. If men get too disrespectful with each other, they'll fight. We don't fight women. And so because of that, women don't speak the language of respect like men do. Women will speak this language of emotions. So it's like, I love him right now because he makes me happy. He looked at that girl, him, I hate him. And it's like this up and down emotional thing. Whereas men, respect is like a straight line. When we get respect from a woman, that tells us she loves us. Just going crazy and being obsessed with us sexually, while that's great, it's super fun. It's just like we're up and we're down and we're up and we're down. If a woman can show me a level of respect and calmness and say, don't accuse me, don't attack me, don't exaggerate, don't do those things, even if she feels like doing it, that lets me know she really loves me. And if you think I did something wrong, you can absolutely ask me, but you can't tell me I did something wrong. And if you do that, then I know that you respect me, and you being willing to forego this emotional explosion inside of you to show me respect, that lets me know that I love you or that you love me. And that lets me know that I can trust my children around you. As men,
if a woman is constantly arguing with you, slandering your name, defaming you, destroying you instead of uplifting you, you better leave her. A feminine woman talks with such grace, her words bring healing to your life. A woman should heal you. A woman should uplift you. A high-quality woman will bring peace to your life. She will take the edge off of a sharp life, fella. Do not deal with a pugnacious woman who is warlike and argumentative. That is the biggest fucking headache you will ever have to put up with in your life. The tongue of the wise bring healing. The words of the reckless pierce like swords. If a woman is
A woman will not keep trying you if you assert yourself at the very first sign of disrespect. Cut that off at the onset, because the more you let her get away with, the further she will push it next time. A woman will not keep trying.
People are always like, why don't you get a job? I literally can't. By the time I'm done with 9 a.m. Pilates, then I go on like a 45-minute to an hour-long walk. Then I get an iced latte. Then I go home and do like my shower and skincare routine. By the time I'm done with all of that, it is noon. So I simply cannot. People are always like, why don't you get a job? I literally...
No, I only like white men.
As soon as I get in my feelings, or if I give you something, you belong to me. That's how I feel. Like, I was with this dude, and he told me, he was like, I got a girlfriend. He was like, but I don't really want to be with her or whatever, but I just want something on the side. He kept it real. And I was like, okay. I said, I still could be with you. I'm thinking in my head, I ain't gonna catch no feelings for him. I'll just be his little boo. Yo, the minute the boy told me he loved me, the minute the boy kissed me, like, all my common sense went out the window. When I tell y'all, we was friends on Facebook, I used to comment underneath the boy pictures. Hearts, the boy used to have to delete my comments. It got to the point where he had to lie and say who he was with. He couldn't even tell me if he was with his girlfriend, like, cause I block him, like, really block him. And then it got to the point where I used to be in my feelings so hard, like, we had it set up to where he used to say, don't call me after 9 or whatever, because we're going to be in the bed and I won't get caught or whatever. 9:20, 9:30, that's what I was doing, y'all, ringing that motherfucking phone. As soon as I get in my feelings, or if I give you
And then, as high as everything is right now, you can't convince me for 1 minute with Jesus Christ standing next to you that you are happy with that broke ass man. And
she talk about something, she look better than me. Girl, is your soul prettier than mine? Is your attitude prettier than mine? Is your heart better than mine, though? For real, let it go. She talk about something, she look.
When they're taking off the weave, the nails, the all that, like, I see a confidence level go down. But that's you. You should be the same energy, but it's not. That's when I was like, there's a disconnect there. Like I said, if I did go the more African American route, like, natural beauty would be my top. And it's the energy. When they're taking off the weave, the nails, all that, like, I see a confidence level go down. But that's you. You should be the same energy, but it's not. That's when I was like, there's a disconnect there. Like I said, if I did go the
Oh, beautiful. Your body's gonna tell you before your mind does. Your body is gonna reject him before you do. Don't ever say, I ain't
Didn't give me nothing for Christmas, but stop accepting his gifts that have you on antibiotics for weeks on end, reoccurring. It's him. Oh, beautiful.
Like, look at this angle right here. Let's really break down what this woman really looks like. Cut it off right here. Just imagine this little rump right here is cut off. That's what she really looked like, y'all. I want you to understand that. Now, when you imagine that, right? Ask yourself, is she still as valuable as you originally thought? No. That's how you need to be. I'm giving y'all too much free game, bro. Like, look at this angle right here. Let's really break down what this
Can someone explain to me how a man can work all day to keep a woman home nice and comfortable and he'll come home to no punani, no home cooked meal, and a dirty house? I mean, isn't the whole point of staying home to help make the person who's working all day's life easier?
Look, these ninjas be wanting you to give them the Gaga 3000, the Terminator sloppy top, head twist, spin around, double whammy, and then when it's their turn, they get down there.
I'm initially not really attracted, but also you said you want a gym girly, so I'm not that either.
Oh, yeah. All right. And now I know you said you're all about the gym girly. She says she's not. So is she someone that's your type?
Oh, no, she good. She good.
Thank you.
She
See?
good.
He said even if you're not a gym girl, he's feeling you.
No response.
Okay. And then we did get a couple down here as well. All right, if we can have your name and age.
I'm Lex, I'm 23.
Okay, and Lex, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm initially not really attracted.
What do y'all think is the biggest distraction that's keeping people from being successful?
Women.
Yeah. A lot of you guys be chasing girls.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to keep your in your pants, dude. So
How are you expecting people to see value in you that you don't even see within yourself? How that work? How are you expecting people to see value in you?
Do y'all believe that we're really in the middle of a singles epidemic? You know, it's a whole bunch of single people that are struggling to find their mates, their husbands, and their wives. because the dating pool is full of narcissists, manipulators, gold diggers. You know, do you think people are really single because they can't find good matches? Or do you think that people are single because they live in the Lulu land and they are expecting perfection when they themselves are not perfect? Do you think that people are single because they are looking for someone to complete this laundry list of things that they gotta have? Whole time you are bringing very little to the table and you don't even deserve half of what you're asking for based on what you are providing. Do y'all think that people are single because they are too busy worried about having a social media approved relationship? If they can't post it on the gram, if they can't show the expensive trips, the wonderful gifts, they don't want it. Do y'all think that people are single because it's really that many horrible people out here? Or do y'all think that people are single because they're really not looking for marriage? They're not looking for a partner. They're looking for sponsors and they're looking for people that they can show off. What do y'all think? Do y'all believe that we're really in the middle of a singles epidemic?
The average 50-year-old has 26 years left of their life. They've all.
When I was a young boy, I used to think they out for running off on their kids, and then
I just saw a video of a girl saying something along the lines of her boyfriend worked like 12, 13 hours, said he was too tired to like stop and pick up food on the way home. Been there, done that. And so she was like, I'm cooking him and taking him dinner. The very first comment when I opened up that comment section, and what does he do for you, sis? Okay. I'm going to talk in a very broad sense. In this generation, it's all about me, me, me. I. What do I get? What do I want? Since when did it leave everybody's brain that a relationship was supposed to be a partnership? When did that leave? Common sense has left the building. And everybody, me. What does he do for me? What does she do for me? What do I get out of this? What am I going to get? I'm not going to be in a relationship until I get everything that I need. I just saw a video of a girl saying something.
Girls be like, I don't care. I have so many options. Cheap products do have many customers, but he likes expensive. Girls be like,
people say it doesn't matter how good you are to someone if you're.
Women absorb energy and men actually give energy. The word mentally ill starts with men, meaning if you sleep with too many men, you become mentally ill. You all know whores, and they're usually all bipolar. There's
one show where there's some OnlyFans chicks on and who said their body count was like, I don't know, 50 to 100. And then this one girl was like, can we be friends? I'm like, no, I'm blocking you after the show.
Women absorb.
A man could be dead broke and he gonna figure out a way to have money for the bitch he like. I'm telling you right now.
This video is for married men. Do you have anything to say to single men?
Because if a man comes along, and this is terrifying to me too, I'm not even gonna lie. If I met a man today that was very patient, that he was loving, he was genuinely kind, he was soft in his words with me, he didn't look down to me from my circumstance, he didn't expect me to explain my existence constantly, like the woman said, what you've been through. If it gets out to the room, then everybody thinks that it's an interview now, they have the right to question you. If he didn't treat you that way and he was behind you in your corner the way a woman would be, but with the solutions of a man, I would be scared of that man. I would be very scared of him. Because that man will expect more of you. Because the man who gives you the most compassion is going to expect the most growth. And he's going to create the circumstances for the most growth. You have to be an exceptional person with a person like that. Women are not afraid so much of the man itself. They're afraid of the consequences of who you might need to be. But they forget that a man like that is not going to be a tyrant over you. They're going to genuinely love you. They're genuinely going to create the circumstances for success. They genuinely care about your performance. They genuinely love you. They're scared of that because they think they don't deserve it, and they know it's going to be hard, and they don't want to disappoint somebody. And they don't want to disappoint a man because that man will give them a critique. And if they're genuinely in love with that man, it will break their soul in ways that I can't even explain. Because it's like all those other people abused me and they didn't love me. But if you love me and I disappoint you and you genuinely love me, then I have failed as a human being and I don't deserve life. That's how women feel. And it's not reasonable, it's not rational. Because everyone makes mistakes and everyone fails. This is also why having a good father is important, because he'll push you to do things that you don't want to do, but you need to do. Because if a man comes along
around being a husband, that you honor, you understand, you support, you build up your wife, you align with the word of God, you nurture her, and you defend her. That's the acronym for husband. I have one for wives.
You have one.
I do have
Okay,
one for
let's hear
wives.
yours.
For wives, she wins them over with her conduct. So she initiates intimacy.
Thank God.
For V, she has victory over her emotions.
Oh, they need more than that.
For E, she encourages him. She esteems him better than herself. Right? This is scripture. And as she submits, there's leadership around being a husband, that you honor, you understand, you support, you build up your wife, you align with the word of God, you nurture her, and you defend her. That's the act.
If you are looking for a person who operates in a victim mentality to take responsibility or to hold themselves accountable for the wrongs that they have done, good luck. I talked about the dimensions of a victim mentality before, but just to highlight it again, lack of empathy, moral superiority, and a need for recognition. A person who operates in a victim mentality usually has this sense of a moral high ground. They feel like they're morally superior compared to other people. So as a result, what you'll end up seeing is that they feel like they are always the person who was done wrong and everybody else is at fault. Like they can do no wrong. Everything about them is crystal clear. And so because of this, it's really hard for them to truly self-reflect and take some time to see how they had a part in the conflict. So they'll seem like they'll pose themselves as I'm the good person and everybody else is the bad people. Because of the lack of empathy that they have, the ability to actually understand perspectives outside of themselves, or the ability to actually understand the suffering of other people in their situations, it's very low. They focus more on their own suffering. So then what you'll see is they'll either dismiss, invalidate, or downplay the struggles, the suffering, the experiences of other people. They need their suffering, and I'm going to put air quotes because it's not always suffering. Sometimes it's suffering by their own hand, but they need to be recognized. So that need for recognition means that they are always craving validation. They are always looking for some type of attention. They want their suffering, they want their experiences to be affirmed, to be validated. And I'm sure y'all have seen this before. For a person who operates in a victim mentality, that need for recognition is so big for them that they start being manipulative. So what you start seeing is like the guilt tripping, the exaggerated hardships for them to gain some type of sympathy. They will constantly get online. They will constantly tell the same story over and over again. A lot of times the story ends up changing as well. Whatever is going to garner recognition, sympathy, and attention, they will do it, and they will go through the extremes until something happens and they realize that they are constantly losing people in relationships and people are starting to turn on them. Until something drastic really happens, a lot of times people who operate in that mentality will be in that mentality.
Let me get this straight. You have been telling men for years that you don't want them, that you don't need them, that they don't meet your standards, that they don't treat you right, that you can pay for your own hair.
How are you able to train?
You can look good, but is that mind attractive? Are those morals attractive? Because a person is not going to stick around just because they like the way that you look. They have to be attracted to the way that you think and the way that you move. You can look good, but is that mind attractive?
Everybody grab a seat. Let's watch something together, and hopefully this can be a learning lesson for anybody that it may apply to.
You want a toxic? That's not what the fuck I am. I don't be on that bro. I don't be on that. I'm not no toxic nigga who's toxic shit. I'm not on that toxic.
You sound toxic right now.
No, because I'm pissed the I'm not pissed the fuck off, but I'm irritated as fuck
right now, okay?
So clearly this couple is having a disagreement. He is trying to convey to her that he's irritated. He stops him.
99.9% of people should explore their whole face. My aunt told me, trust me, you're not going to marry that guy. And my baby daddy, you should go be a hoe. She was like, you have to go to black school because you're around too many white people and you have to go hoe it up. And that's what I did. And I'm happy I got permission. I mean, I would have probably done it either way, but
there's healing in the hoeing. We talk about that in the book. We even had a merch that said, heal first, hoe later.
I didn't have an adult hoe face. I had a child so young and then I got married. College was my hoe face.
Freshman to junior
in this game,